If you're tired and you know it, clap your hands. Never have I underestimated a challenge as much as this one. And the funny part is that this was a challenge that I made up myself. So please take this warning very serious, because it will definitely raise your heartbeat to a pretty dangerous level if you are not experienced enough. Let's see what exercises I did and how many repetitions. So the first one is the double under, and I was planning to do 100 double unders, but I miscounted and did 90. So your goal is to do 80 double unders. Then you will do 15 pull-ups, 15 jumping squats, 15 hanging leg raises, and also 15 Muay Thai push-ups. And all of this will have to be done within 7 minutes. So as you can see, I didn't put in every jump that I did, but only when I reached 10 repetitions of double unders. During the video you will notice that all of this is one straight video, so I didn't take rest in between and stop the camera, but just filmed straight through. You can see about now that I will hit a lamp that is on the ceiling, and I have had a pretty bad experience with hitting lamps on the ceiling in the place where I work out, because a couple of years ago I happened to smash a lamp when I was cleaning up, and well, it took about 1 year until I didn't find any pieces of glass. Half a year ago I had another bad experience with a piece of glass. When I was practicing my handstands outside, I happened to place my hand right on a piece of glass that stuck into my hands. In one of my videos, which is the pull-up tutorial, you can see me wearing a piece of bandage on my left hand, which is where the piece of glass got stuck into. I was wearing that jacket to protect my back from getting hit by the rope, and if you have ever skipped rope yourself, then you probably know the feeling of a rope that will hit your back full speed, which is not really a pleasant feeling, I can tell you that. The next exercise that I did was the pull-up, and I tried to do 15 pull-ups, but of course I didn't do them all in a row, because the 100 double unders really started to kick in already, so I probably should have saved those for the end of the challenge, but I didn't, and this is the result. That brings me to a very important rule of this challenge. You can choose in whatever order you will do these exercises. However, if you do one repetition of one of these 5 exercises, then you will have to complete the whole exercise. So for example, if you do 1 pull-up, you will have to finish all 15 pull-ups. So you can't switch between the exercises, because this would be a lot easier. The quality of these pull-ups in my opinion was pretty good, especially if you consider the state that I was in at this moment already, because I was already very tired and was looking forward to the end of these 7 minutes. Remember that it's not a beauty contest, so if the exercise is not completely properly executed, I won't really mind. I chose for 2 pretty advanced exercises like the double under and also the Muay Thai push-up, because I know that very few beginners can actually do this, and this is definitely to avoid you getting injured or even worse, because after the workout my heartbeat was about 212, and considering my maximum heartbeat for the age of 20 years is only 200, I went 20 points or 20 beats above that. Another thing that I have to tell you is that you will definitely feel pretty nauseated after this workout. So if you have eaten right before this workout, I really don't think that you will hold in everything. So please don't do it right after a meal. If you want to accept this challenge and if you think that you can make it, then you can make a video about it and you can place it as a video response on this video. And of course I will first check it out myself, make sure that everything is done by the rules and if you haven't done any cheating, and then I will definitely accept it. So this is a great way to promote your channel if you have just started, or perhaps if you just want to show people what you can do. And that was the last Muay Thai push-up that I had to do. Or actually I did 4 more than I had to do. But anyways, I noticed that it was pretty difficult to count during this challenge. Even though I'm better with words and letters than I am with numbers, I do know for a fact that I can count at least up to 20. Another exercise that is pretty advanced and that is also quite difficult once you have already done 3 sets of intense exercises is the hanging full leg raise. So this means that your feet will touch the bar. For this exercise, just like with the pull-ups, you shouldn't be wearing any straps or any other helpful items that will make the exercise less intense. I frequently get asked by people to make a video about me doing a full workout. Well, the problem is that my workouts usually don't take only 12 minutes or so, which will make it pretty difficult for me to make a video of about 45 to 60 minutes, which is how long my regular workout would take me. So this is one of my few, if not the only, video in which I really have to go until the end. I had to give everything that I had on that moment, and the problem was that I had underestimated doing 100 double unders. I don't do a lot of cardio anymore, and I used to do quite some rope skipping, and then I would do about 500 double unders in a workout. And once again, for this exercise I miscounted. I wanted to do 20 repetitions, but I managed to do 18, or at least I thought I did 20, but I only did 18. So the final exercise, of which I wanted to do 20 but only did 19, is the squat jump, or jumping squat. And you can see that I was struggling very hard at this moment, and that I was happy that I could at least get off the floor. So I didn't jump as high as I would if I were working out, but at least I did manage to touch the ceiling, which is not really that high, the place where I'm working out in. In the description I will put my own record, so the amount of repetitions that I did and the time that it took me to finish this routine. So if you want to try to get as far as I did, then you can try that, and if you can, please make a video about it. Otherwise, you can send me the video of the normal challenge, for which I set out the goals for you in the beginning of this video. Man, was I happy to be able to turn off the camera. So here are some additional rules. Take a break whenever you want. As you could see, I did that as well. You must finish one exercise before you can start with the next one. So if you did one repetition, then you have to complete the exercise and the amount of repetitions for that exercise. And finally, perform the exercises in the order that you want yourself. If you want to take on this challenge, then you can make a video about it and put it as a response on this video, and I will accept it. If you have filmed everything in one shot, so you didn't pause the camera, if you put in the amount of repetitions for each exercise, and if you did not remove the audio. Although if I can clearly see that you do the exercises properly, then you do not have to put in the audio. The comment question of today is, what is your experience with glass? Subscribe to my channel, and if you are still watching, thank you for watching, and see you next time.